infidels. Welcome back to the Savage Nation. Yeah, 1-855-400-SAVAGE, but don't call the show. It's already sold out, which is good. That's not hard to do. I mean, when you consider there's only like a certain number of lines, this makes you sound powerful and important. But it's full, so don't call. Now, I'll tell you to call when there's no way to get through. I want to talk to you, but I can't. Terrible stories. It gets worse by the second. The father of the slain SEAL who was defending the ambassador, Tyrone Woods, okay? Tyrone Woods, right, is the father of Charles Woods, who was killed in 9/11, a terrorist attack at the American consulate in Benghazi. So he meets Obama today, they reported, and Hillary at the memorial service for the slain Americans at Andrews Air Force Base. And he says Obama came over and didn't look him in the eye, and he said it was like, I'm going to read it to you. He said that shaking President Obama's hands at his sons of service was, quote, like shaking hands with a dead fish. He said his face was looking at me, but his eyes were looking over my shoulder like he could not look me in the eye. And it was not a sincere, I'm really sorry that your son died, but he said more of a whining type. There's your president for you. Then Hillary came over, again, did the same thing, not one word of sincerity, he said, and said, we're going to get to the person who made that video. You hear this? This is what's running your country off the rails and into the ground. But we don't have to talk about how bad these people are. You have a choice to go to the polls and vote. That's all. Yeah, look, if the illegal aliens can vote repeatedly and people from Brooklyn can vote in Boca Raton and Brooklyn over and over again, remember that with the election of Gore in the year 2000. They voted in Bensonhurst and they voted in Boca. Then they voted again in Bensonhurst under their deceased husband's name, and they voted in Boca again under their deceased husband's name. I mean, if they can do it, certainly you can go out and vote once. They vote often and continuously.